Hello everyone, it's great to see your smiling faces. We are in the middle of a great month here at Kidscoast as we talk about forgiveness. Now, forgiveness means deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay. It's like giving someone a chance to erase what's wrong and get a redo. That's something we all need from time to time. Now let's kick things off with our friend Kaylee. Check this out.
Hey everyone, welcome to game time. We are gonna be playing Pick a Racer School Bus Edition, and joining us again this week is Danny. How's it going?
Good, I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. So this is week 3 of games that you're joining us for. How have you enjoyed it?
I really enjoyed it. It's been so much fun.
Sweet. Well, this is a fun game that we've got. So to play this game, we're gonna have 4 school buses and they're all gonna be racing. You just have to pick which number you think is going to be the winner. All right?
Okay.
You gotta pick them like really before they start racing.
Okay.
So we'll take a look, we'll start it, pick it right away before it counts down, and then we'll get going. See who wins the race.
All right.
All right, you guys ready? Let's do our first one. All right. I'm gonna go with,
3.
Ooh, I was thinking that one. I'm going with 2. Number 2.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Come
man.
on!
I don't know. 1's off to a good start.
Oh.
Come on, 2.
3's
Come on,
going,
2.
3's going.
Oh, 2
We're gonna
is,
win,
oh.
we're gonna win.
Oh, nice job.
Thank you.
All right, well, you crushed that first round. Good job. Bus 3 is our first winner. All right, so let's see our next one. All right, I'm gonna go with 4.
I'll go
I'm
with
going
1.
What'd you guys pick?
All right, number 1. Look at number 1 go.
I know, but number 1 did that last
Yes.
time and it
Nope.
turned out horribly.
Oh, look at number 1.
Oh,
look at that. Look,
man.
I won again.
Did you like study bus racing?
You know, I know my buses.
All right, well, good job. All right, how are you guys doing? Awesome, on to the next one.
Okay.
I'm going number 2.
4. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, 4. Come on, 4.
Let's go.
Oh,
Oh man, 2 is slowing down, I can already tell. This is a bad choice. Man.
we both lost.
All right, well, it was the first one you missed.
That's true.
So, still doing much better than I am. How are you guys doing? All right, next race.
I'm gonna go with 3 again.
I'm going 1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's go 3.
Come on, 1.
Come on, 3.
Let's go.
Need more
Go.
gas. Need more gas. Come on, 3. Oh, look at that. I won.
How did that happen again?
I know my buses.
I don't know how you're so good at this one, but congratulations. Good job.
Thank
All right, we've got 2 races left. I'm gonna try to get at least one of them. Let's do it. I'm going 2.
1. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, 1. Come on, 1. Look at 1.
Go 2. Let's
Let's
go
go.
2. Listen, the one that starts off well isn't always the one that finishes well.
I don't know. Look.
2.
Look
2.
at 1.
2. 2.
Oh,
Go
come
2.
on.
Go 2.
Oh.
Yes! Finally.
You deserve to win.
Finally. 1. I got one of them.
You deserved it.
All right, we've got 1 left.
Okay.
I think you've already beat me no matter what.
I did.
How are you guys doing? All right, here's our last one.
All right. Oh, lucky number 4.
Oh, I was thinking of going with 4, but I think I'm gonna go 1.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, 4. Come
Go
on.
1, go 1, go
Press
1.
the gas bus. Come on.
Let's
Come
go,
on.
let's go, let's go. Oh, man.
Oh.
Oh, man. Oh, wait, did
What?
I got
How did you get that?
a speed bonus. I I didn't even know
You
those
knew that was
existed.
happening.
I had
You
no
did.
clue.
The last game.
Didn't even know it could happen. All
Okay.
right, guys, that was awesome. Now watch this.
Yeah. Come on. Let's go. I know I'm gonna make mistakes in this life I live, but you never leave me. You forgive. I won't always get it right. It's alright, 'cause no matter what I do, I'm always loved by you. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile when you're doing your thing. I'm thankful for the way you set me free and all of the ways that you love me. I know I'm gonna make mistakes in this life I live, but you never leave me. You forgive. I won't always get it right. It's alright, 'cause no matter what I do, no matter what, I'm always loved by you. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile when you're doing your thing. I'm thankful for the way you set me free and all of the ways that you love me. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile when you're doing your thing. I'm thankful for the way you set me free and all of the ways that you love me. Let's take 'em to the bridge. God, you're never giving up on me. God, your love is all I'll ever need. You're all that we need. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile when you're doing your thing. I'm thankful for the way you set me free and all of the ways that you love me. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile when you're doing your thing. I'm thankful for the way you set me free. Yes, we are. And all of the ways that you love me. I'm thankful for the way you set me free. And all of the ways that you love me. Sing it again. And all of the ways that you love me.
Hey everyone, welcome to Kidscoast. We are so glad that you decided to hang out with us for a little while.
In case you didn't know, Kidscoast is where kids discover new things and talk about those discoveries together as a family. My name is Jack.
Yeah, and I'm Sarah, and here at Kidscoast, we learn about and explore the month's virtue, which is something that God can do inside of you to change the world around you. Jack, do you want to reveal this month's virtue?
Sure will. Everybody start a drum roll on your face. 3, 2, 1. Forgiveness is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay.
Yeah, and let's say it again, maybe for the people who've already had to practice this virtue before you watch this. Okay, ready? Forgiveness is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay.
Aha. Now, just the people who have this virtue down perfect. Ready? Forgiveness is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay.
Okay, whoa. First of all, whoa, okay. You have this down perfect, huh? I mean, that's a pretty big statement.
Oh yeah, I know, but I got this.
Confident as ever.
Is it confidence when you know something is true, or is it just a fact?
Okay, I guess we need to move on next month to the virtue of humility. Okay,
What's that?
never mind.
Okay.
Okay,
Actually, I'm so confident I have this virtue down. I even made these.
This is very interesting. Okay,
Yep.
Okay, it says I forgive you. Why? Wait, what? Why are you forgiving me?
You remember that time you said you were gonna bring me your leftovers from your delicious barbecue and you didn't? I forgive you.
Okay, but we ended up not having any leftovers. There was nothing to bring to you. We ate it all.
And for that time 2 weeks ago when you laughed at me for
Ow.
stepping in dog doo. Yep.
Okay, but we talked about it, okay? I even came over to your house and helped you clean. You guys remember that last week? I helped him clean it up, okay?
Well,
Just okay. Tell me what this is for.
you didn't laugh at my Tennessee joke.
Okay, well,
What did Tennessee? Same thing as Arkansas.
See, Jack, it's not that the joke isn't funny, it's just maybe people have heard it before.
I'm going to give one to that guy over there. I forgive you for wearing that hat inside, sir.
Okay, first of all, it's not the 1800s. Like, you're allowed to wear hats inside now.
Well,
It's a long time ago.
look at that dad over there. I forgive you for having that amazing beard and making the rest of us look less manly.
Wow, Jack. Okay, this is not how forgiveness works.
Why not?
Just so you know. Okay, let me show you. Okay. I forgive you for borrowing my car and leaving no gas in it. Yeah.
But I said.
Okay, listen. I forgive you, this was my favorite, okay? For shooting off fireworks at my house and setting my yard on fire. Okay?
I put the fire out at least.
Yeah. I forgive you for borrowing $10 and never giving it back to me. Wait a minute. And then that other time,
But
$15. Well, there was that other time, remember? We went out to eat. $25, okay? And I've already forgiven you for cutting off my tie last week, okay? Okay, should I continue?
no.
You know what? Just so you don't forget, okay? Forgiveness is not about keeping a scorecard, thank goodness, okay? It's about honestly telling someone they don't owe you anything, okay? That debt or that thing that happened, you can just say, I'm not hanging that over your head anymore, okay? That's what you're supposed to say. And mean it. Yeah,
Got
so would you say that you're the best at that?
I would not.
No. Okay, which is okay because forgiveness can be hard and that's why it's something we can constantly work on.
Well, what am I supposed to do with these then?
I'm sure you'll figure out something.
I have a great idea. I'll be right back.
Okay, in today's story, we'll hear about something God has given us and how that should affect the way we treat other people. We will learn from today's Bible story that we should consider how God has already forgiven us and allow that to affect and motivate our actions. Then we will find it easier to forgive others. Here are a few questions to think about. When there's someone you need to forgive, but you're not willing to forgive them, how does that affect you? And what do you do if you've forgiven someone for the same thing multiple times, okay? These are all really
I'm
good.
back. Thank you. And I forgive you
For what?
for getting mad at me.
Right now?
For getting mad at me later once you find out where I put the rest of those stickers.
Jack, that's my office!
Let's say the virtue one more time. Forgiveness is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay.
Why don't we just let the kids continue on with the show and hear about today's Bible story?
Do you forgive me?
I guess so.
See? Don't you feel lighter? I do.
I'm sure you do. Bye! You're gonna help me take every single one of those stickers off.
Hey, welcome to Story Lab. This week we're talking about forgiveness while we take a look at the story of someone who totally missed the point. Hey everybody, I'm Carter.
And I'm Zeke,
We're talking about forgiveness.
which is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay.
So Zeke, have you tried out forgiveness lately?
Yeah, I forgave my mom this morning for waking me up.
You should thank her for that.
But I don't like waking up.
Hey, because your mom woke you up, you're here, and now we get to do all this cool stuff.
I do like cool stuff.
And it's your turn to figure out the cool stuff.
Oh, yep.
You did plan something, right?
Yep.
Right?
Still waking up, okay?
You know, you could just drink coffee.
Oh, that's awful. Let's get a move on.
Ooh, what's under here?
It's the heavyweight challenge. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to pick up each item and then rank it from lightest to heaviest.
That should be easy.
Go for it.
Okay, feathers. Okay, the Rice Krispies are heavier, I think. Yeah, unless you're trying to be sneaky and the feathers are actually heavier, right? Yeah. Okay, what's next? Oh, well, pennies, that's easy. That's gotta be one of the heaviest, right? So, oh, no, it should be the billiard balls. Yeah, the billiard balls, yeah. Pennies, put them right here. The bread and there.
Final answer.
Final answer.
How confident are you?
Very confident. The bread and the towel were a little tricky, but I think I got the rest.
Okay, now we weigh.
Okay. I guess we can start with the feathers first. Oh, okay, so 1 pound of feathers. Let's go with the Rice Krispies next. Yes. Wait, the feathers and the Rice Krispies are both 1 pound? I guess they were kind of close. Hold on. I have to see this. Oh, you totally got me.
What?
All this stuff is 1 pound, right? Even the billiard balls.
Maybe.
Okay. We're gonna see right now. That's what we're gonna do. 1 pound, Zeke. Let's try the pennies. The pennies can't be 1 pound. They can't be. 1 pound. Zeke, if the billiard balls are 1 pound, what? How does all this stuff weigh the same?
Congratulations! You have discovered the size-weight illusion! This is the phenomenon in which the smaller of two equally heavy objects is perceived to be heavier than the larger object.
So, a pound of pennies, or billiard balls, or even bricks will always feel heavier than a pound of feathers?
Even though they weigh the same.
Mind blown.
Today's story might blow your mind too.
It's time for
The story before the story.
Today we're in Matthew, the first book in the New Testament. But before Matthew, in the very beginning, out of a deep, deep love, God made an amazing world.
But when people turned away from God, the world was broken.
God made a plan to draw people back into relationship. So at the right time, God sent a tiny baby to be born in the small town of Bethlehem. God's very own son, Jesus.
When Jesus grew up, he began to travel from town to town, teaching and healing. Often, when Jesus taught, he spoke in parables or stories, using everyday things to help people understand spiritual truths.
Which is where our story starts.
Take it away, Brian.
Hey everyone, I'm Brian. One day, Peter, one of Jesus' closest friends and followers, came up to him with a big question.
Lord, how many times should I forgive my brother or sister who sins against me? Up to 7 times?
Now, Peter may have been giving himself a pat on the back here. Hey, look at what an awesome person I am, forgiving more than once. But Jesus wasn't impressed with that.
I tell you, not 7 times, but 77 times.
Jesus knew that Peter and his other friends weren't really getting the point. So, Jesus used a story to make it clear.
The kingdom of heaven is like a king who wanted to collect all the money his servants owed him.
Who owes the most money to the royal treasury?
That would be Amos.
How much does he owe?
10,000 bags of gold.
10,000 bags of gold?
10,000 bags of gold.
Bring him to me this instant.
The servant who owed 10,000 bags of gold was immediately brought before the king.
You owe me 10,000 bags of gold. Pay up.
I don't have it.
You don't have it?
I don't have it.
Guards, sell this man and his whole family to work until they can pay back every cent.
No! Please, just give me a little time. I'll pay back everything.
Okay, now come on, let's be real. There is no way that the servant would be able to pay off 10,000 bags of gold, even if he worked his whole life. The servant knew it. The king knew it. And he felt sorry for the man.
All right. I forgive you.
You forgive me?
I forgive you. You don't have to pay a cent.
The servant was so amazed and overjoyed that he left the palace leaping and dancing. Minutes ago, it seemed he would never be free. Now, he didn't owe a single penny. He could go anywhere, do anything.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Life is good.
But even as this man celebrated, he saw another of the king's servants, a man who owed him 100 silver coins. The first servant stopped in his tracks.
Hey, you owe me 100 silver coins.
Yes, I do. I don't quite have it all.
The first servant grabbed the second man by the throat and began to choke him.
Pay back what you owe me. Give me time. I'll pay back everything.
Now, the first servant just had a debt of 10,000 bags of gold wiped out completely. He could definitely overlook a few silver coins, right? Well, you'd think. Instead, the first servant had the second one thrown in prison until he could repay the whole debt. Some of the king's other servants saw what happened, and boy, were they steamed about it. They went immediately to the king and told him the whole story.
Bring him to me.
Hey, Your Majesty.
You evil servant.
Ooh, a little harsh.
I forgave all that you owed me because you begged me to. Shouldn't you have had mercy on the other servant just as I had mercy on you?
That's a great question.
The king was so angry that he had the servant thrown in jail, sentenced to stay there until he paid back every penny. Jesus finished his story.
This is how my Father in heaven will treat each of you, unless you forgive your brother or your sister from your heart.
Peter and the others were silent as the truth of Jesus' words sunk in. Forgiveness isn't something you can put limits on. God has forgiven each of us more than we will ever know, so we can pass on that same forgiveness to those who wrong us too. The end.
That is crazy. I mean, how did the first servant not get it?
Yeah, that's the big question. It seems so obvious to us, but we can be like the first servant sometimes too.
So, what's our part in the story?
Well, it's easy to think of yourself as a pretty good person, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I've never robbed a bank or laundered money for the Italian mafia because they have my goldfish hostage or anything like that.
Exactly. But truth is, we've all done wrong things, and those wrong things hurt others. Even more importantly, they break our relationship with God. Every wrong thing we do is a sin against God, and they add up big time.
But God
forgives us of everything. Because of Jesus, God wipes away the weight of all those wrong things we've done the very moment we ask.
And because we've been forgiven so much, we can forgive others.
Yeah, and when your dad has to work late instead of playing basketball like he promised, you can forgive him.
When someone shoves in front of you in the lunch line, you can forgive them.
Or when your friend wrecks your new bike, you can forgive him.
There are times someone will hurt you in a really big way, something that may seem impossible to forgive.
But forgiving someone does not mean that what they did was okay. And it does not mean that you let them keep hurting you.
That's right. Forgiveness isn't just for them. It's for you. It frees you from carrying the weight of bitterness.
It means you're letting God deal with what they did.
And it may be really hard, but with God's help, we can forgive anyone.
I think you got it. Now forgive me, because I gotta go. See you next time.
So, here's the thing. Forgive others because God forgives you.
Forgiving others can make you feel as light as a feather.
Hey, check this out.
Ooh, very pretty.
Now, how much do you think it weighs?
A cloud? They look so light and fluffy, but they're really big. I don't know. How about a pound?
Good guess. How about 1,000,000,004,000,000 pounds?
Okay, no way.
Yeah, seriously, for real, yeah.
I can't even wrap my brain around that.
Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab. See you next time.
Welcome back. We've got another game for you, and this one is called Useless Trivia. So you are just gonna be asked random questions that probably don't really make a difference in your life, but we're gonna see what we might know or what we can at least guess. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, your options are gonna be A, B, or C. So you can hold up 1 finger for A, 2 fingers for B, and 3 fingers for C. All right, let's get started. To harmonize calendars, the Roman Empire made 46 BC an unusually long year. How many days was it? A, 368 days, B, 402 days, or C, 454 days? Well, it's definitely not something I know, so I'm gonna take a wild guess and say B. A doesn't seem like enough time.
Yeah,
That
C
doesn't-
seems like,
it's not that
or
one.
B. Yeah, C.
Okay, you're going C,
Yeah.
I'm going B. What did you guys guess? All right, let's find out. It was C. Good job.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's an extra long year.
That is very long. That's really, really long. All right, next question. How many sides are on a triacontagon?
No idea.
I don't know how to say that. All right, well, on that, how many sides are on that? A, 3 sides, B, 30 sides, C, 300 sides. Okay, well, I think we can all rule A out because we know that would be a triangle. All right, so I think I'm gonna go with B again. I'm going 30 sides.
I'm gonna go with B.
Okay, what do you guys think? Let's find out. Yes, awesome. All right, this is a lot of math stuff going on here, so we're just gonna keep on moving to the next question. How many eyes does a bee have? A, 2 eyes, B, 5 eyes, or C, 8 eyes?
I wouldn't know.
I'm going C, 8 eyes.
I'm going with B, 5 eyes.
I don't know.
I don't
What do
want
you
to
guys
know.
think? All right, let's find out. 5 eyes. Good job. All right. Well, did you know that the sunflower starfish can have up to 24 eyes? 1 on the end of each leg. Gonna be honest, don't even know what a sunflower starfish is.
No idea.
So might have to look that up later. All right, next question. About what percentage of Alaska's population live in Anchorage? A, 25%, B, 40%, or C, 55%? It's gotta be a lot. It's the capital,
Yeah.
right?
Most people live there.
I'm sure a lot of people live there.
Yeah.
I'll
say C.
I was gonna go with B, 40%. What do you guys think? All right, let's find out. 40, yes.
Oh.
All right, bet you didn't know Alaska has more than 100 volcanoes and volcanic fields.
I didn't know that.
Correct, did not know that. Whoa, sounds like an interesting place to go though. Maybe one day, in the summer, not the winter. Sounds terrible. All right, next question. How long did the longest Olympic wrestling match last? A, 47 minutes, B, 3 hours, 42 minutes, or C, 11 hours and 40 minutes? Okay,
wow.
That seems way too long. I'm going with B, 3 hours and 42 minutes. It's long, but it's not like almost a day
I
long,
would say B.
Okay, what do you guys think? All right, let's find out. Oh,
wow.
11 hours? It was in 1912. It was the semifinal, but he was too tired to compete for the gold.
So did he just fall asleep?
So what did that help? Well, I mean, I guess he's in record books for that, so good job, buddy. All right, we've got 2 questions left. Let's see our next one. About how many kernels are on a typical ear of corn? A, 800, B, 1,000, or C, 1,200? I think I might actually know this one.
Oh, you do?
I think so. But I'm gonna answer last because I think I actually know it.
I think it's A.
Okay, what do you guys think? I am like 95% sure it is A. Let's see. Yes! One time I played a trivia game about corn because of the corn song. So that is why I know some useless trivia. All right, we've got 1 question left. Let's take a look. How old was Mozart when he wrote his first symphony? All right, that's better. All right, A, 5 years old, B, 6 years old, or C, 8 years old?
I think he was 8.
I was thinking the same. All right, how many of you are 8? All right, let's see if you were the same age or if it's 5 or 6. 8 is right. All right, he could also speak 15 languages and traveled all over. Well, that is amazing. That's awesome. All right, you guys did so great with that. Now check this out.
What's your first response when someone wrongs you? Do you shout out whatever pops in your head? Hey, look where you're going! Or maybe you keep your mouth shut and just give them a glare that could wilt daisies. You might even spend your afternoon thinking up creative ways to get back at them. I could totally empty the ketchup bottle and put in hot sauce, and they'll totally burn their mouth when they eat a burger. Yeah. When you get hurt, it's really easy to hold on to the pain, sometimes for days or months or even years. You just want to see them pay for what they did. But it's like allowing a bad seed to take root. And if you don't dig out the hurt, it can turn into deeply rooted bitterness. Trouble is, holding on to pain doesn't hurt them. It hurts you. That's where forgiveness comes in. Forgiveness is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay. It is not saying that what that person did is okay, but it says that you're giving payback to God. Forgiveness is a decision and also a process. Sometimes you have to give the situation back to God over and over. But when you trust God for strength to forgive and root out bitterness, you make room for beautiful things to grow. Things like peace, joy, and compassion. And the very first step, ask God to wipe away the wrong things you've done. God will always forgive. Then you can pass that same forgiveness on to those around you. That's why forgiveness is an amazing way to worship God with your life. Because worship is about more than just singing loud. It's all about living loud.
Okay. First you wet your hands to wash your hands. There you go. See? Yeah, you go like that. And then you put soap on your hands. Which one's soap? Are these both soap? Oh, okay. Okay, I'll just... I guess so. Why would... There you go. This is lotion. Who puts lotion? If that's the soap and this is who puts lotion next to the soap in the same bottle without labeling? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I can't get a grip. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm John.
And I'm Brandon.
And this is the So-and-So Show.
And aren't you lucky because we've figured out something incredible.
Yes, we all need forgiveness, right?
Yep.
Yes, mistakes are made and people have to let each other off the hook.
Which is why here at the So-and-So Show, we're introducing the brand new
So-and-So Show brand Forgiveness Punch Card.
We're going to be testing it out over the course of this episode. Yeah. Every time one of us needs forgiveness for something, we get a punch on our card. So, for instance, let's say John ate a sandwich I left in the fridge that I was saving for my lunch, which happened.
Guilty as charged.
All I have to do is get his card, pull out my handy-dandy hole punch, and...
The weight's gone.
Just like that, all is forgiven.
Look at that. Yeah, now you may be asking yourself, what happens when you fill up the card?
We don't know.
No, I mean, we're never gonna fill up these cards, right?
It feels really unlikely. There's room for what, like 7 punches here?
Yeah.
7 punches.
And if we do fill up these cards,
we probably deserve whatever's coming to us, right?
Right.
Anyway, we just wanted to make sure you were aware that that was going on today. Can't wait to test out this idea that I came up with.
Whoa. This wasn't your idea.
I know, I just wanted to do something that would require forgiveness so that we could be even.
Ah, what a pal. Here we go. All right, here we go. Forgiven.
Forgiven.
There you go.
Now that that's out of the way, it's time to play a little game called Tortilla Slap.
All right, here's how we play the game. We're gonna fill our mouths with water, and then we'll play rock, paper, scissors. And when someone loses, the other person gets to slap them with a tortilla. The goal is to get the other person to laugh so hard that they spew water. Sound good?
Yep, sounds good to me. Let's... Oh. All right. All right, you know what?
I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Right,
that was not cool of me. Okay.
Started the game.
Okay.
All right, let's fill her up.
Whoa. What? No, I get to punch it. Okay, that's fair. I caught you off guard the first time, all right? But let's not do that again. Let's play the game right. All right, here we go. I'm gonna fill her up. Oh. That's too hard! That is too hard! You get a punch. Play nice.
Sorry. Oh, no.
It look like you're going slow.
I think I broke it. That's not fair. You can't distract me like that.
That's how the game is played.
No. Give me your card. Distracting me. It's not called distract.
Yeah, it is.
Slap. All right.
It's just playing.
Hey, what? Not only did you just defy physics, you are not allowed to swallow your water.
No,
you can't block yourself with your hand.
That's look, you got. Don't you dare.
No, I don't deserve a punch for that.
Yeah, you do.
I don't deserve a punch for that.
You were thinking about hitting me with 2 halves of tortilla.
Why should I have forgiveness for something like? No, stop. Okay, fine. You know what? Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. You're punching me. I'm punching your punch.
I'm punching yours. Punch. Don't forgive this.
Guys.
No.
Guys. It's time for my thing.
Oh, it's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey, Kellen,
Stop interrupting me.
Hey,
That's a punch.
Guys!
We're doing a forgiveness punch card thing.
We're still working out the kinks.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today, Kellen?
Today, we're talking about the parable of the unmerciful servant in Matthew chapter.
Oh, we're talking about the unmerciful servant. Well, I've got a point to make.
Interrupting.
You're interrupting my interruption.
No. You interrupted Kellen.
That's why we never talk all that time. You know what? It's long distance when we talk.
John, what were you going to say?
It just so happens I've been working on a short film about the unmerciful servant.
Oh, yeah? That's exciting.
Yeah, the only problem is I really couldn't decide how I wanted to tell it, so I ended up shooting a few different versions. Mind if I screen them for you?
Sure. Let's go for it.
Oh, great. Kellen, give me a second to get set up.
Sounds great. So one day, Peter, a disciple, came to Jesus and asked him a pretty important question. He said, Lord, how many times should I forgive my brother or sister who sins against me? Up to 7 times? Jesus said to him, I tell you, not 7 times, but 77 times.
Okay. So, this first one is my attempt at an Oscar-worthy drama. Ready?
Sure. Go for it. Jesus said,
The kingdom of heaven is like a king who wanted to collect all the money his servants owed him.
Bring him in.
And in this world, a debt is owed.
Servant, according to my ledger, you owe me 10,000 bags of gold.
Your Majesty, I cannot pay.
If you cannot pay in gold, then you will pay in life. You, your family, and all you own will be sold to pay back what you owe.
Please, Your Highness, show me mercy. Just give me more time.
Wait a second. John, that's not how it happened.
Oh, I know, but just think of the drama.
I will not, good sir. The king did not say no. He said...
I know.
Please, Your Highness, show me mercy. Just give me time.
Very well. I won't merely give you more time. I will forgive you what you owe. Your 10,000 bag of gold debt is wiped clean.
Oh, thank you, sire.
Much better. The king forgave his servant, just like that. So the servant left the king and...
Slow down, Kellen. Don't give away the ending to my movie.
Right. Carry on with your award-winning drama.
Actually, maybe drama isn't my thing, but what about thriller?
When your debts have been wiped clean.
I can't believe the king forgave my giant debt. What incredible
that doesn't mean you still can't collect.
You.
John, the servant didn't have a thrilling chase scene through a marketplace.
They could have.
So the servant had just been forgiven his debt of 10,000 bags of gold by the king. But believe it or not, there was a person who also owed the servant money, 100 silver coins. And while there was not a worldwide foot chase, this happened. John?
You owe me 100 silver coins. Oh, friend. I know. I'm so sorry. Please, just give me a little bit more time. Could you find it in your heart to show me some mercy? Of course. Not!
The servant had the person thrown in jail. When the king found out about it,
he called the servant into his courtroom.
I forgave all that you owed me because you begged me to. Shouldn't you have shown mercy to the other servant the way that I showed mercy to you? I sentence you to pay back everything you owe. Yeah! Take him away.
No, wait, $100 million stunt extravaganza.
You know, John, I think we've seen all that we need from this. I'll take it from here.
Oh, okay, sure.
The servant in Jesus' story who was forgiven chose not to forgive, and things didn't turn out so well. It's the same with us. God is willing to forgive us no matter what. God is so faithful. So we should be willing to forgive others. If we don't, it goes bad for us. We hold on to grudges and bad feelings that make us miserable. It's better when you're able to see the kindness that God has shown you and pay that back to people in your everyday life. So, when someone has wronged you, ask God to help you forgive. I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Kellen.
Yeah, he brings up a great point. Makes me feel really dumb about how much we cared about our forgiveness punch cards.
How's yours looking? Same.
Well, consider it wiped clean, buddy. I forgive you.
And I forgive you, pal.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Reveal the question.
Oh, great. Yeah, today's question is, what keeps you from forgiving?
Sometimes it's hard for me to forgive when I feel like someone has gotten away with something they shouldn't have.
Yeah. Well, it's hard for me to forgive when someone does something to hurt my feelings. I can't always put my personal feelings aside and forgive them.
Yeah, but just remember, God has forgiven people for everything under the sun.
Oh, yeah.
And you can find it in your heart to forgive people too. I mean, God can help you with that.
Yeah, just like we forgave each other.
Yep. Hey, do you want to fully play the tortilla game that we were playing earlier?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, all right. All right. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Until next time, I'm John.
And I'm Brandon.
And this was the So-and-So Show. Oh. We can't even play the game. I'm crying.
We've got these exes by our names, been holding grudges and placing blame, keeping a record of wrongs, and it's getting long. Seems like the golden rule has gone out the window.
We've all done wrong things that hurt others, things that break our relationship with God. We all need forgiveness. And because of what Jesus has done for us on the cross, God does forgive us. Since we know what it's like to be forgiven, we can forgive others. In fact, we should forgive others. That was what Jesus wanted his disciples to understand in the story. He told about the servant who wouldn't forgive. We know how good it feels to be forgiven. We should treat others the way we want to be treated. We should choose to forgive. Forgive others because God forgives you. Now, there's something important that I want to make sure you understand about forgiveness. Forgiving someone does not mean what they did was okay. It definitely doesn't mean you need to let the person keep hurting you. You can tell them that what they've done isn't okay. You can ask an adult for help if you feel stuck or if you're not sure what to do. But remember, forgiveness helps you just like it helps the other person. Forgiveness can set you free from carrying around your anger and hurt towards someone. It's deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay. Now, that's all we have for today. Be sure to join us next week here at Kidscoast at Home when we end the month in Luke 15, when Jesus shared a parable that he helped people to understand amazing grace and forgiveness. Now, for more resources, go to seacoast.org/Kidscoast at Home and stick around for some fun discussion questions about today's episode. I'll see you next week. Bye.
To find ways to get involved at Seacoast Church, text SERVE to 320-320. There are many opportunities for families to find ways to make a difference.